Hi, it's Takuya here. I'm excited that my channel hit 150,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'm so lucky to be here since there are so many tech YouTubers now. I'll keep sharing what I've learned from my journey. So I hope you'll enjoy my future videos as well. To my Inkdrop customers, as always, thank you so much for your financial support to keep it going. It would have not been possible without your support. I'll keep improving the app and I hope you'll find it useful. The new mobile version is coming. In this video, I'd like to do some Q&As as a celebration. I've got more than 100 questions from YouTube and Twitter. Thank you so much. I picked some interesting ones as it's not possible to answer them all. So please enjoy. How do you do to stay updated or learn new things? Richard A. Palacios G. How did you improve your programming skill? Jin Yun Liao. Infis Pablo. Bro Hano Ali. Muhammad Langa. Janting Feng. Thank you. I don't feel like I'm staying updated. There are so many things I would like to learn but haven't been able to. But it seems like I'm relatively faster to learn new libraries and frameworks. It's probably because I'm familiar with the design patterns in those technologies. The more you learn things, the faster you learn them, because you'll see the common patterns between them. I've already talked about that in detail in the past video, so please check it out. Rick, what do you want to achieve with your unique approach of dev content? I started this channel to market my app Inkdrop. Entertainment is one of the great ways to attract people. By showing myself coding, I can attract developers like you. People want to improve their life, so I share what I've learned through my journey in the form of entertainment. Jeffrey Lee. My question, how do you remember all the syntax? It seems like in your video you can just type out whatever code from scratch without even looking for references. Mikal M. Rizky Amen. So my content is scripted. I'm not a robot. I do not remember every syntax, method or API. I often search on Google and Stack Overflow and look at references while coding. That's pretty normal, just like you do. Imagine you make a video tutorial to teach people how to code. It's not possible to teach without preparing anything, right? My content is entertainment. I want to make my videos enjoyable to watch. It's not a webinar or a school lesson you would attend. Imagine coding with such a huge font while caring about camera angles and audio quality. It's extremely stressful. The final video is 1 or 2 hours long, but it takes a week to prepare, a whole day for filming, and another week for editing. That's it. Ruiz, how did you start your YouTube channel and why? Trip Docs, what inspired you to make your videos in the style that you have? JS, Valentina M. Okay, I've shared my story on how and why I started my channel on my blog here. I started my channel to market my note-taking app called Inkdrop, as you may know. It took 3 years to hit 10,000 subscribers. In the early days, it was just a video version of my blog post. I found that I should entertain people. So I invented the wabi-sabi video style that you see in my recent videos. I don't really get inspiration from fellow tech YouTubers. To be honest, I don't even watch them. Instead, I prefer watching calm and soothing videos and get inspirations from them. For example, a cooking channel called Peaceful Cuisine is one of the biggest inspirations for my channel. So for more detail, check out my blog post. Bastian. How do you create the frosty-transparent terminal window in your videos? Stas Winsniewski. Sim, could you please make a tutorial on how you edit your videos? Sorry, no. This video style made my channel unique. It allows me to show you my coding and around me at the same time, which is cool. Yeah, I keep getting those questions. I understand you want to know that. As you may know, I started filming with zero video editing experience. I invested a lot of time to discover the technique myself. You can steal my style, but you should discover how to do that yourself. It's actually easy. No special equipment or plugin is required. I saw some people have already found the secret sauce, so you can do it too. If I were to share the technique, it's gonna be like member-only content. This is a programming channel, and I don't feel like posting videos on other topics. Robin. How much time do you think someone needs to spend on learning programming before she or he becomes at least have the bare minimum skills to freelance or possibly get a job? Marcy Bregas. What are the top 3 tips or advices for fresh graduates who want to go the path of having a SaaS? Maxim Fedorov. What pet projects would you recommend for beginners or intermediate React Native and web devs? Okay. I've never coded for the sake of getting a job. I've always been building what I wanted to. So build what you want. Solve your own problems. Release them. Get feedback and update it. What you build is the greatest achievement. Okay? It gives you experience for getting a job, running a SaaS, and becoming a great developer. So the answer is find a problem you want to solve and start building what you want and solving your problems. SCADA coder. I will asking you the programming language that you recommend to beginners. Emerson Gabriel Tomo. What language can I learn first for web development? Python or JavaScript? Masika Abdul. What programming languages do you personally recommend to the beginners? So the problem to answer those questions is that I don't know anything behind them. I mean, I don't know you. I don't know what you want to build. I don't know what problems you want to solve. I can't recommend you any language. Imagine you start drawing or painting. You get a lot of brushes like pencils, crayons, water brushes, charcoals, and so on. And you try them in order to find which brush is fun to draw with and which brush is optimal for drawing images in your head. When it comes to programming, for some reason, people don't try languages just like trying brushes. Why? I guess that's because you know too much before starting. You know too many things, too many choices that prevent you from trying, right? Do not be satisfied with reading articles, watching videos, etc., but do try it yourself. Try coding with the same approach as drawing. Don't ask, do it. Don't look for the best kind thing which doesn't exist. You think Python looks good? Try it. JavaScript? Try it. PHP? Try it. Don't be afraid of picking a wrong choice. Your experience can be applied when learning another language. Your experience is worth more than anything else, so do it. Diego Fernando, do you recommend Japan as a country for foreigners to work as a software engineer? You have to learn Japanese to work in Japan. That would be the biggest barrier to live in Japan. Otherwise, you can try it. Hassan Barham, do you think that React Native is suitable for beginners in mobile software industry? In other words, for beginner, do you recommend hybrid way or native way? That depends on your experience. If you already know React.js, it might be suitable for you. Leila Kanan, my question is, which MacBook is the best for full stack, React plus Spring Boot? MacBook Pro M1 or MacBook Air M2? And if it's the MacBook Pro, then the base model is enough, or I should upgrade? I guess you want to save money as possible, but you should think of it as investing for yourself. I don't know your budget or what you will do with a computer. You may want to expand your experience and try new things in the future, right? Then I don't know what specs you will need then. Okay? It's an investment for yourself, so it's completely up to you. I've talked about my decision on buying Mac Pro that costs over $10,000. You can learn from it. Can you please tell about how you became a software engineer? I mean, your development path. Thank you. Is more shock you off. Data curve. Is there a specific guide you used to learn programming, or did you just learn new skills and technologies based on the projects you did? Front-end Harry, Julian Torres, Anna Bosnjakovic, Mancop, Graphics Shed Amjad, Israel B. Leon. How did you learn to code? Okay. Well, this is one of the most frequently asked questions, and I've already answered it in a past video actually. I didn't know how to learn to code just like you. What I did is just code every day. I've never thought what is the best way to learn quickly or to master a programming language. I've been enjoying building things and solving problems with programming. So ask yourself, do you enjoy it? Why don't you enjoy it? Why can't you enjoy it? Think about it. What do you want to achieve with programming? What problems do you want to solve? Have you ever thought about that? Think about it. And start coding today. Sofian Ben, how many hours a day did you work while developing Inkdrop? Z, おめでとうございます。How do you manage work and personal life as a software? I usually work on creations for about 6 hours a day. I don't take a balance between so-called work and life. They are not opposite, but they're mixed because I do what I love. Work is a part of my life, and I don't have a clear line between work and life. So this lifestyle is called Deva's life. 90 確か I'd like to be reach at least the same level of coding as you have, but I am really breaking down sometimes as I only started coding when I was 25 and got my first job now when I was 27. But it is so difficult. As a solo React Native developer, working in team where everyone is so much clever than you, they have so much knowledge and obviously university degree. I always overstress. Is there anything you could advise, Take-senpai, to fight with the stress on daily basis? Maybe meditation or something? So you are among people who are much more clever than you. Well, that means that you have a great chance to steal their skills. I've had a similar experience when I'm working in a team with Ruby engineers, but I had no prior experience with Ruby or Ruby on Rails yet. It was frustrating. But instead of fighting with them, I decided to learn from them and adapt myself to their methodologies. Now, I understand that part of Ruby culture. So do not fight the stress. Instead, find the positive aspects of the situation. When you are programming, do you listen to music? If so, what do you listen to? Yes, my recent favorite artists are Jibungak, Hain, Jacob Collier, Snail's House, Masakatsu Takagi, and Krungbin. And I used to listen to the nature sounds while coding, just like you are hearing now. How to balance full-time work and freelance projects or having a personal project on the side. When I was working at Yahoo Japan, I worked on my side projects every evening, night, and weekend. I was kind of obsessed with my projects, but I've never done overtime work. I've never pulled an all-nighter. I guess that's important. I slept at least 5 hours every day at that time, and I sleep 8 hours every day now. In some videos, you start coding in your Mac, then you go to a cafe and continue working on the same project on your laptop. How do you do that? Git. Hyunuk Dyong. おめでとうございます、拓也さん。質問なんです。日本では美味しいものを食べたり、月に数回旅行したりといい生活をするためにどのくらいのお金が必要だと思いますか？一人暮らしです。How much do you need to live a good life in Japan? Eating good food and traveling a few times a month. My living expenses in Tokyo sums up about 80,000 yen, which equals to $552 when living in an apartment. So 4 times the rent would be sufficient for a good life, which is roughly $2,000 per month. Yuvraj, do you have wife? Yes. I have a wife and a 1-year-old daughter. Aaron Jack, will you hire more people for Inkdrop in the future or want to intentionally stay small or solo? I prefer to stay small. I love my current simple lifestyle. But if I were to hire people, they would be the plugin developers of Inkdrop because they are advanced Inkdrop users who already prove that they have a knack to build useful stuff. Deb, would you make a video showing how to make React Native free responsive app, tablets and mobile phones? Yeah. That sounds interesting. It could be the second part of Gmail, like you are tutorial. Next, Ben. Any chance that you will do live streams on Twitch or YouTube? Yes, maybe in the future. Uta, from all the places where you have worked in your videos, which one did you enjoy the most and why? Cold Storage was the best place for me because it was the most unique location I've ever worked at. Frogs singing, birds chirping, and temple gong ringing. Everything I heard was soothing and chill there. I want to visit again. Sham Julio. My question is technical. Do you mind explaining Inkdrop backend tech? Maybe with some data structure as well. Barduino or Fernando. Why using React Native instead of Flutter? Why do you prefer React Native over Flutter? So, I've already posted a blog article about my choices for building Inkdrop that supports 5 platforms. Why I chose Electron, why I chose React Native over Flutter, the backend architecture, database, and data structure, and so on. So you can check out my blog post here. Well, that's it. Thanks for questions. That's a lot. I'd like to also mention that Adrian helped me a lot in correcting my English. So thank you, Adrian. And I hope you guys learned something from my answers. Enjoy coding. Have a beautiful day.